Mom. Caught in the act. Going to work.
I'm already at work. I'm just changing into more candy making
Attire?
friendly attire. Yes.
Oh, I don't know, but I might be making staticky noise with the Wi-Fi being that close.
Okay.
Alright, good talk, Mom.
Yep, gonna go now.
Okay.
Hang on. This is my candy wrapping hoodie.
Oh,
I put on my candy making shirt.
Well, now I'm gonna make sure I step really far away from the Wi-Fi, but I already started eating my breakfast. I know that doesn't look like breakfast. This is I'm not kidding, okay? This is actually the food that I ate for my $30 week budget. This is like the last. I made this and didn't eat all of it, but this is like the last of it. I started eating it, and I put a little bit of barbecue sauce in it, but I started eating it, and I was like, you know what? I might as well make a video about what I would normally eat in a day. And a lot of times, I don't have breakfast food for breakfast. I look in the fridge, and I have leftovers, so this was my leftovers. And I think Christian just texted me, and we're about to go to Noontime Runners. Christian? We were going to go for a run at Noontime Runners, but then we forgot that it got rescheduled because of the crazy.
You forgot. I
forgot because of the crazy schedule, because of the crazy storm we had the other day. So the track is actually closed today, so we're gonna have to bear the elements outside. It's actually like not that bad out. It's like
it's pretty bad out.
It's like 30 degrees. Look, it's an airplane. I made a deal with Christian. We're allowed to walk. We're allowed to walk the flats as long as we run up the hills. Is that fair?
Yes, that's fair. That's fair to my asthma. Yeah. And that's fair to my lack of exercise the past couple weeks.
I feel like we're both kind of like impaired runners anyway. Christian has asthma, hasn't really been running, and I have nerve damage and haven't really been running, so.
Yeah. my heart problems don't help either. Yeah. I just can't overwork myself too much. I feel like an old man sometimes.
He's just falling apart. At age 21.
Age 21, falling apart already.
Christian, you see the coexist sticker?
Yeah.
One time I saw a coexist sticker, and then it said, and they had another sticker that said like save a cow, eat a vegetarian.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like that's kind of like a contradiction.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, because they're saying like, they're saying on one hand coexist, and then they're saying like, fuck these vegetarians.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I guess
I'm not gonna coexist with the animals, only people.
Yeah. I mean,
and not vegetarians.
It's all like religion, so I guess like
yeah.
They may only like solely mean it for religion, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, I agree with it if they mean like coexist with everything, coexist with everyone.
But everyone includes animals.
Everyone, every animal, every slug and ant.
Yep.
All of them.
Yep.
They all count.
That's how you know a channel's cancerous, when their intro looks like this. Every fucking wannabe prankster.
I just got done eating like 3 bananas and 5 oranges and watching a bunch of H3 videos. Basically, he and his wife, I think they're married, yeah, he and his wife just make like parody videos and like point out how stupid some people are on YouTube, like prank YouTube channels and stuff like that. Like, I love H3 because I've always thought that they're really stupid and they're basically just saying what I think all the time. But yeah, so here's the aftermath. Just got done eating bananas and oranges instead of like a mono meal. It's kind of like a dual meal. And yeah, been hanging out with Ethan. Look at, he's just so sexy. All right, here I just have pasta, and then Mom reminded me that there was cauliflower in the fridge, so I ate some of the cauliflower she made. There's Frank's Red Hot, tomato basil, and hummus, of course. And then Mom also tricked me into eating a pear. And then speaking of Mom, what you got there?
Veggie burger. Sweet potato and quinoa by Morningstar.
And then you got ketchup and mustard and pickle. And is that a cucumber
Spinach.
or a pickle?
Pickle. Well,
pickle.
it came from a cucumber. But I got a bed of spinach because Dr. Gregor always says, could there be a bed of spinach on this?
Oh, I should put some spinach in my pasta.
You should. I'm
Thanks
sorry,
for
I should have
reminding
told
me.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I already did get into eating a pear, though, so that was good.
Yeah, you tricked me.
Yep.
Mom just pulled out this pear from, because she's ripening them in the bag, and she said, is this ripe? And I said, I think so. And I always dig my nail into it to see if it's ripe, and then I bit into it just to make sure, and she goes, ha, it's yours now. So I got tricked into eating a pear.
Yeah. I'm crafty.
And now this masterpiece is done. That sounds like that crow sounds like a person who's like struggling with something. I don't know. All right, that's probably good. All right, so this is our finished product. It's a kind of dirty snow couch, but we got the armrest down. I think that's what like makes it so that you can tell it's a couch. It's like
just a mound of snow.
just the armrest. You want to sit down? We can see what it looks like. You won't be able to tell it's a. that actually was really good. Look at, he just threw that. Forget bottle flipping. More like throwing into snowing.
Snowbank bottling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up with a catchier name, but
Yeah. It looks so comfortable.
I'm not sure. There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
It actually
The
is.
spot is
It
like
actually is not that bad. Like right near like the armrests.
Yeah, as long as you don't sit in the middle, you're all good, you know? Or if you have people on both sides that can like kind of hold you up a little bit.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah,
right.
and like I'm surprised when I put my arm on the back there, I kind of expected a little bit to fall off. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's
We
pretty
packed it
solid,
in
man.
like really hard though.
Yeah.
We packed it in so much.
Good shit.
Yeah.
All right, my ass is way too wet though.
Now we're gonna make some tomato soup. I'm gonna throw in these onions. Without getting the water everywhere. There we go. That was
Easy.
somewhat successful. And then throw in these beans. You have to throw them in, otherwise it just won't work. And they actually want the liquids in the recipe. That's what it calls for.
Mm-hmm. Oop. It's getting stuck.
There's like so many. Yeah. There's still a lot of beans in each one. Oh, as long as I get like pretty much all of them. I think that's what really matters. I said in the recipe, get pretty much all the beans out.
Not like every single one.
Yeah, like
I mean,
pretty much every single
yeah.
one. You know, if I put all of them in, it might even mess up the recipe.
Mm-hmm. Too much beans.
Yeah. So then you rinse all the, because it's not like water. It's like you get like a weird feeling on your fingers. It's like kind of viscous.
I'm not gonna say what's in my head.
Okay.
It's probably for the best.
So this recipe that we're making is in this recipe book. It came with this blender over here, and you probably won't be able to. I tried to look for find this blender online. It's called an Ambiano professional blender or something like that. It's basically like a knockoff Vitamix, but it's actually really good. We got it for $80 at Aldi. I think Max, one time somebody, like, we made so many Aldi videos that like one time somebody asked if we were sponsored by Aldi. I was like, I wish.
Yeah, maybe you should look into that,
a
man.
thing.
You know.
But like all the people at the Aldi like right next to it, they're like really cool about it. It's like shooting. I've shot like probably 3 videos in there so far.
Yeah, it's different too. They yelled at us for buying too much milk once. So.
Buying too much milk? What do you mean?
It was like 20 gallons of milk, but you know.
Why'd you guys get so much?
I was buying milk for Tim Hortons. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Not for us, but you know.
They yelled at you, or they were just like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
They were like, "Buy your milk somewhere else." Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
You think they want your business?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
hey man, do you want to do more?
Rest, you know? It's like
Yeah,
save
yeah.
some fish, or save some fish for the water. You know.
Okay, yeah, so in here we already have boiling 12 cups of water because we're doing like a triple batch. So we have 12 cups of water, 3 cans of white beans plus the liquids. We use cannellini. It says white beans, but we have cannellini, so
See, cannellini, not lying.
might as well use that. Cannellini. And then we waited for the water to boil. It's not really like boiling that much. We just saw like a couple bubbles, and we were kind of impatient. So
Yeah, it's not really boiling at all now.
no.
But, yeah,
I saw a couple bubbles. Yeah, and then so it's cooking for 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll probably have to be closer to 20 or 25.
Yeah.
because you have to wait for it to boil. And speaking of, I should probably put the top back on. Oh no, did we lose it?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. And it's boiled for 20-ish minutes, and then we let it cool so this thing didn't melt too much. Just a little bit of plastic in your soup should be fine. And then, well, it says in the recipe that we're supposed to use the blender and like add water. But I'm gonna blend this and then see if it's too thick, then I'll add water. But if not, then I just won't. So now I'm just gonna use the old immersion blender and blend this stuff up. I'm starting on low, and then I'll go to high in a second. Don't bring it up too high out of the water, because then it'll get everywhere. But if you don't have an immersion blender, you can definitely do this just by like letting it cool down even more and then pouring it into your blender. That's how the recipe is supposed to be, but it takes way too long to do that. So I just use an immersion blender. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, this seems like pretty liquidy. Like I feel like if I added liquid, like it would just, that wouldn't be good.
Who knows though?
So,
maybe after the tomato, paste or whatever.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely thicken up. I can't imagine like needing it any thinner than that. So we got 2 cups over here. And just gotta make sure not to splash it too much when it goes in.
Perfect pour.
Yeah, we're not gonna have enough, so we're just gonna open up like a jar of spaghetti sauce too.
But at least you got all that fancy stuff in there first,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I only need like 2 cups. It's like actually really good. That never happened, Max.
What never happened?
No, that never happened. I might actually have some open in the fridge. Yeah, because I used it earlier today. Although I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, it's going to be so cool if there's like 2 cups left in here. It's
Exactly.
like just the right amount.
Your luck's paying off.
Oh, it's like 1.5 cups.
Yeah. At least it wasn't like so close that you get like bummed out about it. If it's like off by like just that.
Off by like a millimeter.
Yeah.
It was off by like a 1/2 cup. Okay. Oh, got it on the ground.
Right.
Good thing it wasn't on the coat.
No, I mean I'd feel better if it was on my jacket. Us Italians, we kind of love our tomato sauce. So. That happened though, right? Just
What? Need some basil and 3 tablespoons of vegetable broth. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why it says 3 tablespoons of vegetable broth. It seems like kind of like a weirdly small amount. You're zooming in on my butt and I didn't know how to zoom.
I am now. You can't even tell it's a button zoomed in so much.
It's just like black sweatpants. Because I remember like the other video where you were a camera person. I think there's 2 of them now, but like the first one, like you didn't know how to zoom, and someone even said like, I thought Max was gonna zoom in on your butt, and I was like, I don't think he knows how to zoom.
I don't know what it is. I'm pretty familiar with cameras, and I feel like yours like zooms the opposite way that I'm used to or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm actually not very familiar
Goddamn
with cameras.
no.
I'm only familiar with that camera, really.
Yeah, I was always a Nikon guy. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, my first camera was a Nikon.
Yeah, I love me a Nikon.
Nikon Coolpix S3500.
Ooh.
It was not very good.
No, but
It was only
they
like
were
80
handy.
bucks. Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah.
It like, I think I used it like the other day, and I haven't used it in like probably about a year, and it was still like pretty like 70% charged or something like that.
Oh,
like it still
what?
had the charge. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say it still worked, and I was gonna say, of course they're bricks, man.
It totally worked. Yeah, like it was really durable.
And everybody had one, man. Do you remember that? That was like the Razor, The Razor and the Coolpix, they were everywhere.
Razor. Yeah, I remember back in the Razor was like a pretty popular phone. You had one.
I am thinking about replacing my iPhone with a Razor.
Yeah?
Like contemporarily, yeah. So.
You'll be like that cool kid. Oh hey, I still have it. I actually never went to an iPhone.
Yeah, no, I destroyed
Alright, I'm
my
supposed to be
first
like an 1/8 of a tablespoon, but but
like how you go back to. Yeah,
but
a bit more.
I think the last time we did it wasn't that basil-y.
Yeah.
So
well, dried basil, it's like. Psh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. That's literally all the ingredients. There's like
Just gotta blend it up now.
water, beans. We're not gonna count water. So beans, onion, vegetable broth, tomato sauce, and basil. Like 5 ingredients. Like that's really 5 ingredient soup. That's knocking my butts.
Yeah,
This still seems like really thin.
Well, it's gonna cook down a little bit, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I think
I can smell it from here, man.
Try it.
Yeah, you cook a little bit of the water out of that thing, man.
Yeah. Super soupy.
Moment of truth.
Yeah, I think it's too watery.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it like doesn't do that well when you triple batch it. Maybe you're supposed to do like 10. Maybe like less water.
Yeah, but how would that make sense, man?
I don't know. Like, it's still pretty chunky too.
Is it flavorful though?
You can use some garlic.
Yeah. Can it always?
Yeah.
More garlic. Garlic.
Cara. Classic Cara.
That's what you should put on the Hercules shirts.
Call me
More
garlic queen.
Okay. Garlic queen.
Weirdo.
Okay, then better be enough garlic.
That's probably way too much for the blender at this point, right?
Way too much what?
For the blender? You'd have to do it in batches?
Yeah, I definitely have to do it in batches. Oh, now I can't use that spoon because I already...
Shh. It's just your family.
Yeah.
You guys share germs anyway.
I don't know, it's not the same as like when my mom made it before. But she did like a much smaller batch.
But, I don't know, man. I feel like once... You know, if you get it back up to boiling and then just like cook off all the water, man, like that should be pretty good.
Yeah, now just cook it down.
Yeah.
Good thinking, Max.
There you go. If it's terrible, it's not my fault though.
Max?
Okay.
Is this Cara?
And some of I thought. Sorry.
Kara's just reading all the Hercules comments to us.
I thought your family are vegan.
Yes, our family are vegan. So, Max, is this gonna be your first vegan grilled cheese?
Yeah, it is. I thought you were gonna ask if it was my first grilled cheese. And I was gonna say
Is this gonna be your first grilled cheese ever? Or we'll give you this plate that I've been
inside to make sure
spraying.
it's...
Yeah, why not?
It's actually vegan.
tomatoey.
I can't even like really get it out. Yeah, look at that cheese.
Yeah, the Daya cheese, watch out for the bottom. The Daya cheese is like much meltier than... Because we have chow cheese here, and we just basically finished up this Daya cheese. They're both pretty good. I kind of like the chow cheese better, but if you really like really melty cheese, Daya is the way to go. Daya slices. So, Max.
Here it goes.
Wait, do you want some soup too? To dip it in?
It's not really soup yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, should I have some? I mean, it's up to you, man.
No, it's up to you. You're the one eating it. This thing's like making so many noises.
Listen, you can put anything in front of me and I'll eat it. Alright, so.
Okay. Well, let's just try this and then try dipped in.
Here it
See what you
goes.
think.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my god, how is it?
That is crazy good.
Yeah?
That's not real cheese.
No.
Dude, that's crazy.
You're not just being nice. You're not just saying that.
No, this is like... It's way better than like the Kraft single cut things.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That cheese does not taste like nearly as good as this stuff.
That cheese doesn't taste like cheese.
It doesn't even taste like cheese. And like... You know, we slather ours in like mayonnaise or butter or something to fry it up. And like the cheese makes up for that, you know? Yeah.
Canola oil.
But even the cheese is like buttery or something. Like that's really good.
It's probably the stuff that I sprayed that tastes
Oh
like
yeah?
butter.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like butter flavor. I think we
read it,
have butter
man.
flavored around here somewhere, but yeah. You're a fan though?
I'm gonna start buying this stuff instead of cheese.
Yeah?
It's Daya?
Yeah, Daya, that's what it's called. Yeah, these Daya slices, they're like, I think that they're, for grilled cheese, like just like
That
in
is
general, I
so
think
good.
they're better than like the shredded versions. Like, I think Daya, like, they nailed this one pretty well. Especially melted. Like, it's okay, like, if you just eat it, but it's way better. Like, this one is like
look
really,
at that.
chow cheese is really convincing.
Look at it! That's so... I want to use like explicit terms on this grilled cheese sandwich. Like,
Yeah.
that is damn good, Craig.
Dank AF.
Okay.
You know, there's a button on the camera that says AF on. I
Yeah.
think that's kind of perfect.
AF on, AF off.
You should push that button once and then put something
what is
on. Put a filter over it or something.
That one? I just pressed it.
The AF is on now.
Yeah, it's
Am I wearing
autofocusing on your
sunglasses?
face, I think.
Is it like
No.
autofocus?
Yeah, that's what it stands for. Yeah, dip it in there, Max. Let me know what you think.
Man, it even smells like smoky or something, man.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't even
gonna
want
be
to.
like my official taste tester. You're pretty good.
I don't even want to.
Oh, that means the next one's done.
Oh.
And these ones, actually, I just have to flip them. Oh,
Aromas in
that
there
was
too,
like
man.
right next to the.
Yeah, it's.
Is it melted? Is it a little bit singed?
It's pretty warm.
Like
I'll give
melt.
it this.
Yeah. So
think we're
these are the
Done?
these are the ones that have like tomato in them. Look at that. I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good flipper. I just did that same down. So yeah, no big deal.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of a big deal. Did you dip it?
Is the soup done?
No, I
Don't
didn't.
tell me
I'm just,
I
like,
missed
blown
it.
Away.
Frog,
What?
is the soup done?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even want to dip
Oh,
it.
I
'Cause it's
didn't,
so good by itself.
Yeah. I gotta make sure that this one is timed. 5 minutes. I do 5 minutes on each side in this panini press thing.
And you'll give away your secrets too, man.
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah,
For
that's
free.
That's nice.
These are vegan secrets. Is it really? It's really hot, isn't it?
No.
Yeah. We tried to cook it, like make it a little bit thicker, but you know, we could just add like cornstarch or something.
Flour.
Yeah, we just add flour. Why didn't I think of that, Max?
Oh, I said
the
it
heck?
in my head.
Thanks for sharing.
I mean, we have a whole cornstarch room downstairs.
Yeah, you do.
So we always have cornstarch.
Everything in that whole room is made out of cornstarch.
Everything, the walls.
Even the ceiling.
What do you think? How do you think it is with the soup?
It honestly takes away from the cheese flavor. I'm kind of bummed out about that, but
You don't have to.
but the soup is great by itself. I mean, even when it was like half water, it was still really
Yeah.
good. So
Mad
So
dank.
so Max's review is they're both good, but they're better separate.
maybe I don't know.
Are you going for round 2?
Oh, pff.
F, yeah.
Whoa, Kara, there are children watching.
Letter F.
Letter F. Good.
Dang.
Yeah,
Better separate?
yeah.
Yeah.
The base and the cheese.
Kara,
What?
what do you think?
Dank, yo.
What? When did you turn so ghetto?
I was born this way. I want my soup, wench.